Hey, what's up? So, let's start by hatching this egg. Or rather, touching this egg. Because that's really all you need to do. Anyways, good afternoon. Yeah, not good morning, not good evening. I guess you could say good day. That's one way of putting it, but good afternoon. So, another day, another job interview. This one definitely went better than yesterday's, but I don't know. Doesn't really look like a sure thing, if you know what I'm saying. Best thing I can do right now is just hope that it works out, because it seemed like a really reasonable place. It seemed like it would really fit me, and I really wanted it. So I said my piece. Let's just hope that it's a piece of something they like. I don't know. I wasn't quite sure how to finish that sentence. Whatever. So, exactly what I hoped would happen today happened. There is a brand new event. I don't think that this new event has a name. I believe it's just called Timed Research Mission, I think. But in any case, it seems to be revolving around 5, or at least that's because it's the easiest part of the mission so far. So, what I needed to do was catch 5 Pokemon, make 5 nice throws, and transfer 5 Pokemon. Obviously, I did 2 of the 3. Wanted to see the third one for on camera. Just, catching some grass types because of the weather boost. Seem to have exhausted all of my Stardust, powering up the 2 fairy types I evolved last weekend, I think. But yeah, I used up all the Stardust. Now I'm just trying to get some of it back. Right now, the best way to do that is by catching Pokemon with weather boosts. Doesn't give us a ton of extra Stardust, but it's, every little bit helps, I guess. Oops. Accidentally rushed into it. Hold on. Oh, it's a Bulbasaur. It's another weather boosted Pokemon. Might as well catch it. This city being where it is, it's almost always sunny, so it's really easy to find grass type Pokemon with weather boosts. Only problem is Bulbasaur is a starter Pokemon and therefore much more difficult to catch. Hold on. Ultra Ball should at least increase my chances by a little bit. There you go, fake. That was nice. Now let's just very quickly transfer 5 Pokemon, including the Bulbasaur we just caught, because I don't see myself using it too much. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there we go. Even got an Excel candy or 2 out of it. Alright. Now, let's see what we get from this mission. This was to transfer 5 Pokemon. This one was to catch 5 Pokemon. And this one was to make 5 nice throws. I have no idea which Pokemon we're going to get from this, so I'm not even going to try to guess. Let's see. Galarian Ponyta. Interesting. because it was the breakthrough reward or gift Pokemon thing, whatever, last month. Still not sure which Pokemon is it for this month. I don't even think they told us that in the Poke News. Look at that here. Gulpit. Definitely a rare occurrence to be sure. Yes, keep opening your mouth. I'm not gonna throw a Pokeball into your mouth. Alright? Come to think of it, why does a stomach need a mouth? Well, I mean, I guess when you really think about what a stomach does, it does make sense actually. All the food has to go in, has to come in from somewhere, I guess. Roselia is definitely something I need, because still got that Roselia Community Day mission from months ago, you know, the one I missed. Still need to catch a few more Roselias, a lot more Roselia to finish that. Yeah. We got some new stuff in as far as the missions go in the missions department. Oh really? That was it? Just those 3 missions? That was... Maybe we did something else without realizing it. I don't know. Let's go for it again. Really hope that wasn't the only thing. Really hope there's more to it than that. Another Galarian Ponyta. That's weird. It's almost like they're just handing those away. Not sure I need to though. I already have a Galarian Rapidash. Well, Swablu is a nice patch, I guess. Let's catch that one. Let me just check and see if there are any more missions from this timed research mission thing. Give me a second. No, huh? Interesting. Why would they give us 2 relatively very easy and simple, easy to solve missions just for 2 Galarian Ponytas? What's the point of that? I mean, like I said, it feels like they're just giving them away. Oh, what's that? A marsh top. Huh. You don't see that in the wild very often. Let's catch it. Pretty sure I have a... Oh well. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I have a... full... Sorry, a... perfect IV mud dip. It did evolve it into a marsh top. I don't think I evolved it into a swampert though, because I distinctly remember back in the day needing to find marsh stumps in order to have a swampert for the Pokedex. But then at the very end I ended up catching one from a raid. I joined a bunch of other kids who were just doing a swampert raid, and I got pretty lucky. Anyways, it's kind of a bummer, really. I was really hoping Sorry about that. I was really hoping that mission would go on for much longer, so that I'll have at least until I've reached my apartment to finish this episode. But I mean, if there is no mission, and I certainly didn't come prepared with any topic to talk about, to discuss, okay, let's improvise. Let's make this episode primarily about Galarian Ponyta, or just Ponyta in general. Because, I don't know. I got 2 of them. Let me just check though. I think there's something you need to do in order to evolve. No, you just evolve one into Galarian Rapidash whenever you feel like it? That's weird. I've sworn there's there's something you need to do. Anyways, neither of them are particularly very good, so I don't know, I don't see a reason to keep them both, especially since I already have one for the Pokédex. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about Galarian Ponyta, because it caused a bit of a stir. What was it, 2 years ago when it was first announced? Yeah, let's just say a lot of the things leading up to the release of Pokemon Sword and Shield did not go over well with the fans. And it kind of all started from when they announced that they're cutting down the Pokédex. There's not going to be a national dex in this game. And for those of you who don't know, the national dex is basically all the Pokemon in all previous games. So, which is usually accessible in the post game. So after you finish the main story, in other words, after you become champion, well, something happens and you can access the national dex, which is every single Pokemon from all the previous games. In other words, during the main story, you only get access to the new Pokemon from the region and a select number of Pokemon from previous generations. For the most part, that is called the regional decks. For the most part, the most regional decks are somewhere between 400 to 600. Depending on whatever game you happen to be playing. But yeah, once you reach the end of it, I think for the first batch of Sinnoh games, the national dex, the Pokédex, the regional dex was around 200 different Pokemon. Then obviously expanded to include every single Pokemon available at the time. First couple of Gen 6 games, I mean, you could only use the unit of a Pokemon. But then later, obviously they added every single other Pokemon with the national dex. Like to Raichu, I think you had 400 Pokemon in the regional dex. Okay, the game is stuck, frozen. So, just gonna do this. Yeah, I think Gen 6 I believe it was the first time that you just couldn't unlock the national dex upon completing the main series, the main story. Which, to be honest, I get that. You can't, I mean, there are almost 900 Pokemon. You can't fit all of them into one game. Get over yourselves. But yeah, so they had 400 Pokemon in the regional dex of the Galar region, which mostly consisted of older Pokemon, but also included all the new ones. They added another 200, I think, in the Isle of Armor expansion pass, and I think another 200 in the Crown Tundra expansion pass. But yeah, going back to Galarian Ponyta, it was one of the Pokemon that was announced during live stream. They basically just sort of had a camera in the Gleamwood. No, wait a minute. Can't mess this up again because I already messed this up once. I think it's the Gleamwood Tangle. You know, that mushroom-filled forest. That is the only way to access the city of Balonlea in the Galar region. Can't remember what. Yeah, I think it was the Gleamwood Tangle. If it's not, then I'm just gonna have the correct name of it up on the screen right now. But basically, it was a 12-hour stream where they kind of had a live camera inside the Gleamwood Tangle, and you can see all kinds of Pokemon just running around in there. Originally, people thought it was just going to be every second you're going to see Pokemon running around the screen, letting us know which kind of Pokemon you can find and catch in that area. It wasn't. It was like every half an hour or something like that, sometimes even more. You'd see like a foot or a tail or whatever. Sometimes you'd see Pokemon just on screen definitively, but other than that, you barely saw any Pokemon. You just saw a blank forest of mushrooms. Hold on. But yeah, famously, a Pokemon that made its official debut from the live stream. Pokemon that made its official on-screen debut was Galarian Ponyta, and kind of Impidimp. But I mean, Impidimp was sort of already known that was going to be in the game. It just Game Freak never actually came out and admitted it. But I mean, everyone knew it was going to be in the game, but whatever. So basically throughout the 12-hour stream, you'd see hints at Galarian Ponyta. You'd see, like I said, a tail, the silhouette of the head. You'd see it running around in the background, behind leaves and trees, or whatever. Even going so far as to showing you, hearing its familiar cry, which, just like pretty much all regional forms, was identical to its original form. Charmander. I like the Charmings, but yeah. So after about 12 hours, right at the end, you pretty much got to see two Galarian Ponytas up on the screen, dancing and smiling and whatnot. And that was the announcement of Galarian Ponyta. After 12 hours of just looking at forests, you finally get to see this new unicorn Pokemon. Which, aside from the fact that people had to wait 12 hours to see it in full force, people got really upset that it was a psychic type. Pure psychic, not fairy, not even psychic fairy. It was just psychic. And yeah, that kind of rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Now, honestly, I get it. I get why it's a psychic type. I mean, unicorns have been known to... unicorns are kind of famous for their healing properties. I mean, just look at Harry Potter. Voldemort basically killed a unicorn so that it could drink its blood and live forever. So yeah, unicorns are known for their medicinal properties. People think that, I mean, there are folk tales about how unicorns have psychic abilities through their horns, but still, I mean, it's a fairy tale creature. Okay, I get making it a psychic type. Couldn't you at least make it a psychic fairy or something like that? And then people got even more annoyed at its evolved form, Galarian Rapidash, which was actually psychic fairy, so I guess they kind of at least tried to please people that way. But yeah, people weren't a fan of its design. They felt like it wasn't too different from Ponyta, and it wasn't too different from its Cantonian form. To that I say, well, what were you expecting? I mean, just look at regular Cantonian Ponyta and regular Cantonian Rapidash. They don't really look that different. And I mean, its original form, they didn't actually have to come drastically making a different Pokemon. Plus, I think it kind of looks fine. It looks fine as a psychic fairy unicorn Pokemon thing. But yeah, people were kind of pissed that it didn't have wings, that it wasn't an alicorn. Whatever. Speaking of which, did you know that there are actually some horses with two horns called bicorns? Knowing that, if a unicorn is just a horse with a horn, and a bicorn is a horse with two horns, does that mean that regular horses are just corn? No? Yeah, it's a bad joke, right? Whatever. Well, I mean, hold on. Camera's still rolling, and I kind of made it all the way through to this side of the city. The side of the city where I live. And I kind of managed to improvise a topic for today, talking about Galarian ponies. Maybe managed to talk a little bit about unicorns, and managed to throw in a Harry Potter reference in there somehow. Yeah, I'm fine with Galarian Ponyta and Galarian Rapidash. I mean, they look fine. They look like unicorns. What do you want? I mean, I like the flaming horse aesthetic of Cantonian Ponyta and Rapidash, but still, I think that if Ponyta and Rapidash were made in a much later generation than Gen 1, I think they would look more similar to the Galarian forms than the regular Cantonian forms. Because I think the Galarian forms definitely look much more detailed and much more modern than the original form. But I don't really have much of a preference, to be honest. I mean, maybe I'd lean towards the original forms, just because I really like the fire type more than the psychic or the fairy type. But I don't know. I don't really have much of a preference. I like them both. But you know, that's really all I had to say for now. And yeah, camera's still rolling. Might as well just keep walking all the way until I reach my house, my home. And well, I'll see you all tomorrow, if that's okay with you. So goodbye for now. Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.